Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully the audio is not too loud. May turn it down just a little bit more. Pretty low, but if I don't do that, it'll be really hard to hear me. Alright, let's get started. Most people skip this lake if they're doing like speed runs and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch the lake record because why not? I want to catch the lake record for each lake. I do believe that is possible. Although I haven't seen anybody do it. I haven't seen anybody catch the lake record for Lake 2, 3, or 4. I've only seen the last lake and the first lake, and then I've heard of other people catching the records for the other two. So I'm not sure. And like I said, a lot of people skip these, so that's not helpful. Probably going to be a lily pad type of day. And let's see. I'm going to turn this off. Oops. Turn that off. For some reason, the fish finder really messes up my monitor. Like it's trying to burn itself in. Which is interesting because this isn't a OLED screen. Normally I don't have that problem, but for whatever reason, that thing really does it. Nothing. Purple spinnerbait as usual, of course. Catfish. May try to move and get like a more advantageous spot. This is kind of... It's kind of meh. Just one more shot over here on this side. Watch that wind too. If I can get a different... Oh, just come over here. There we go. That's a pike. We don't need that. Not sure what that was, but again, that's not what we're after, so. See ya. Probably our best bet for that one, because we get a bass to spawn there. That was so close, like the other spot. Or on the other lake, I mean. I said, never fails. You won't be streaming, doing anything, just relaxing, working, whatever. No one's texting you the moment I start streaming. Literally got like 9 text messages in the last 3 minutes. Unbelievable. There we go. Business. Usually like 2 or 3 feet is where you want it for the instant catch. Could come for it again, hopefully. Yeah. Do it. Maybe 3 feet. Give it a little bit more. Shoot. That was my fault. Too busy trying to pay attention to these stream of texts. Try that again. Usually when they turn like that, that's like a bad time to try to get them to come in right away too. So it's kind of my fault. Uh-oh. I've had a lot of luck with that lately. Like that head wobble thing doesn't seem to be making them come off, which is weird because I've had runs where they do that like every time, they always get off. Seems like the last few days I've been playing this game on stream, it hasn't been a problem, but I know it's definitely been a problem in the past. Well, if I can't pull him in, the next best thing is to just get him to jump a billion times, so whichever. Come on. Yeah. Pretty good. Say like 18 and above is definitely what you need to win. Because even if you catch 20s, they always downgrade them for this lake. Which is really weird that it downgrades just specifically for like the 3 middle lakes. Not sure why that is. It'll upgrade you in some cases if it's too small, but most of the time it's just a straight up downgrade. Thought he was going to try to bite it there, and I just went for it. Perfect. Yeah. That's going to end up getting tossed. That's not good at all. Pretty terrible, actually. 15 is not even remotely good enough for this lake. We will not get first place with that. First place is going to be probably like 92, close to 93 pounds. So 15 is not going to cut it. Catfish. Double catfish, apparently. Pike. There we go. Nice and close, too, just like we like. Come on, buddy. Go for it the first time. Dang it. Those quick bites, I'm not even sure you can set the hook on those. Seems like I never can. Maybe somebody who's like better at it. There's not a lot of information on this game for stuff like that, unfortunately. Wish there was. I mean, somebody might know, but they've never like posted it publicly that I know about. The 1-foot shuffle. Dang. Thought I might get out of there, but nope. Let's do it. Ah, jerk. Come on, don't make me wear you out all the way. Thank you. $21.5. Still good. Okay. Back to back. I love it. Love to see it. Another good one. Sweet. Of course. Meh. Thought we're gonna go 3 for 3, but not happening. Like, no? Doesn't help when you just reel it in. Too busy looking at him throwing the mud. Definitely gonna be possible at least, but gotta catch it at the right moment. Oh, I don't want you like that. Ah, that second one was good. Pretty much impossible to get them to turn around. So we need them facing the boat when they bite it, or else it's not going to work, basically. Gotta get myself in the habit of only accepting bites that are facing toward the boat, basically. Like that. Didn't bite it, but if he would have, that would have been acceptable. Nope. Sometimes I like to grab it and like pull it around, which is not really helpful because you can't set the hook when they're doing that. You can only set it when they actually snap on it. Moving it doesn't really, matter basically. Come on. Well, probably gonna run away now, most likely. Because whenever they do like that mudding thing, they usually run. Oh, actually, we're good. Which is surprising. Ah, barely missed it there. Guaranteed catch if I'd gotten it right, of course. But then again, that was like one of those quick snaps, so I don't even know if those are capable of being caught like that. That one was entirely my fault. Although I was pressing the down arrow, so I don't know. Dang it. Maybe. Oh. get comfortable today. Plus this stool is not wanting to move. There. That's better. Oh. Jeez. That's just downright unfriendly. Seriously? Yeah, that's what I figured. Usually that one and the head throw are like really just you get the double whammy like that and there's a pretty big chance you're gonna lose them. It's kind of why I want to just get instant catches because you're out wasting your time a lot of times with that. The longer you have them on the line, the more time they have to pull that stupid crap. Okay. A chunker. Interested after it gets that close, I guess. I shouldn't have done that. Pressed it like right as I was thinking about not doing it and then did it anyway. My fault. Yeah, fine. That's second best, basically. Well, better than 15, but still probably not good enough. Nice. I like to do 3 feet, but it seems like 3 feet is even too much. Because a lot of times when I catch them at 3, they just run off. Then I try 2, and that doesn't seem to really work because they don't really bite at it. So, not really sure. I think you just gotta get lucky. Like that. Basically exactly like that. Blink. Really? Okay. Say so. At least it didn't take the lure, I guess. Okay. Coming back? Nope. Really want to take that because I'll end up having to fight him. And we have as many tries as we need here, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. I just tend to get a little impatient after about 10 or 20 tries. Ah. That second one bothered me a bit. Damn it, Bobby. He's probably done here. Gonna swim away, probably. Yep. What a jerk. I may just have to take him on the further out path, I guess. Give it like 1 or 2 more tries, and then I'll take whatever bite I can get after that, so I don't have to keep doing it. Bingo. Not 15, please. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. 15-pounder. Yeah, it is. Pretty sure. Not sure if it mudded, though. May not have. May need to get closer. Yeah, would have been here by now. Try that again. Come on. I knew you want it. Nom nom time. I was hoping I could do like the other one and just whip them in, but that's alright. $100% worth. Alright. Now let's see like where we are. 90.7. If everything went according to plan, if I weighed in like right now, it would be 90.7. I'm curious, like, it seems like if I catch bigger fish, they get downgraded. But I'm wondering if I took these fish in, if it would be basically if it would upgrade me instead of downgrade me. I'm just gonna do that and I'm gonna reload the level because I've never done that before, so I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if I just weigh in like this. Because we need around 92 to get first place. Let's see what they have. 91.3. So actually, we're pretty close to that. So if it upgrades, we could actually win. It downgraded. So we were at 17 on that one, and it downgraded by like almost 2 pounds. That's a downgrade by at least a pound. Pretty sure that was also a downgrade. All downgrades, basically. Every single one of those was downgraded. It's crazy. So it doesn't really matter. So essentially, you just need to get the largest one possible because you're going to get downgraded no matter what. Now, that would have been good enough to just move past the round. But... Alright, let me restart the game and then we'll do the password thing. And then I need to grab my password real quick. Grab the screenshot of it anyway. Where are we at? So you're definitely not going to be getting any upgrades on this lake. You're only going to be getting downgrades, seems like. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, this is fog. We're not going to do this either. Fog is like really hard to see, so I'm not going to even bother with that. I already experienced that one of the other streams where the fog was on and I could not see the mutters at all, so I'm not doing that again. I'm not fishing under the trees in this lake, so it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal, but it's still annoying. See what we got this time. Yeah, this is fine. Overcast type of weather. That is fine. I don't think there's anything else worth fishing on this lake. Because the reeds they get caught up in too easily. It's not really good. I guess the grass might be okay. If they're close enough, the grass might be okay, but usually they're not close enough. Usually they're like too far out where you can't just insta-catch them. Let's find out. Slowed down there, so it's a good possibility something saw it. Usually when you get that slowdown, it's from one of the fish mudding, but not always. Okay. Nothing. Alright, I'm gonna give up on this already. The fact that you can't get 3 tries in one area is also not great because you're just lowering your overall chances too much. I think I've tried that. I guess the weeds would be like viable, technically. It's just you break off so many times in the weeds. Okay, give it a shot, why not? Use let's use this. Maybe I'll get lucky. Might have to go purple, but if I lose this, I don't really care. So, catfish. But this would give us 3 opportunities, unlike the grass area. Didn't see anything. I'm not really sure where it would be if I had saw it, so... Try purple. Far left. Maybe try this a couple more times, and then we'll go back to the lily pads if I can't find anything. Okay. So it is pretty close spawn for some of them. That is going to be viable if I can actually get them to bite the lure without, losing a ton of them. The weeds are probably the worst for losing lures, so generally not recommended. See if I can get one to spawn right here. No? Not really sure where they would be either. If it's not that one up close spot, it might be further up? I don't know. Sometimes there's 2 spawn locations. One is like the common normal spot. Ah, okay. There's one to the right. Alright. Now I know. That's still pretty close too, so 100% viable. Question is will it actually eat the weedless lures? A lot of times the answer to that is no, they won't. Give it a few seconds here because it might have been on the left this time. Nothing's coming, so I'm gonna try to recast that, and then we're gonna go left this time. Check it out. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Fish. Not really seeing any bass here, so we're either getting really unlucky or weather is not preventing them to want to spawn here as much. Could be both. It happens. Give it a couple more tries. If we don't see anything, just leave. We could just like try like a different weed spot too, see if that helps. It might. Ugh. Okay. Finally. Now the real question is, can we get it to mud using this weedless? Or not. We're stuck. Thought the jig was weedless, but maybe it's not. Either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't want it, so let's try the worm. No go on the worm as well. We'll even try some lures I don't normally try. Why not? Let's do whatever this thing's supposed to be. Oh yeah, this is a top bar. Crankbait's probably the second best option for fish in this game, so... But it does like to get stuck a lot. Still nothing. Interesting. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's the color. Find out. There you go. That's always what happens when you try to use the spinnerbait and the weeds. Like, without fail, basically. I mean, that didn't even take a few seconds for that to happen, so... Orange? No? Hmm. Up again. Yeah. Oh, okay. Orange spinnerbait it is, I guess. Okay, that was it. That's the ticket. Perfect. Terrible pound. Terrible pound. Shouldn't even be called 14. It should be called throw them back. There should be an option to just throw that back, because it's basically what's going to happen anyway. I wouldn't even bother. Just throw them back. We're going to leave the weeds, because it's just annoying me. Let's try lily pads for a bit. Boink into nothing, okay? There we go. Orange still the color? It is. I was hoping to just immediately grab it like as it came by, but the left of this. What happens? Seems like that right side. It doesn't want to let it land for some reason. Damn. Easy peasy. Even that, as we found out, doesn't mean anything. Because you're probably going to get downgraded to 17 pounds, almost guaranteed. Don't seem to spawn there too much. Unusual. Doesn't like the orange one? What? Okay. Interesting. Hmm. That's very interesting, because normally a purple one or a orange one will do the job. Like maybe go a little further up. See if that helps too. Nothing. Okay. Okay, once the frog, and so do the small ones, obviously. Oh, interesting. But it won't chase very far. Hmm. I don't know if I even want to deal with that. Given that it won't be an instant catch, I may just not even bother. Something super small, but definitely not a bass. Same thing. Should be able to insta catch this one, only because he's like fairly close up already. I would think. Yep. And there you go. Eh. Basically, not good enough. Sadly. Okay. Don't think this one will let us do an instant catch though, so once you get past this little like section here, it doesn't seem like it stays interested, so like right there, it'll probably take off. Yep. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like that spawn because basically it's worthless. Without the opportunity for an instant catch, it's just not worth trying, honestly. I'd rather just move on to the next fish. Okay. Speaking of, Hopefully this is I believe this is an instafish spawn. Should be. Oh no. Okay. Let's do one more time if it is. Could be because I wasn't moving too. With the frog, you have to keep moving it like over and over, else they lose interest. So we'll just stop at like 10 and start working our way in. About 3 kind of loses interest. Let's try a spinner. That tends to be the sweet spot where you can get it virtually as close as you could possibly need it. Still working. Plus you don't have to move it as much either. Might have to cast further. It seems like it's easy to get him to mud for some reason. Might need it a little higher. This goes. Oh, we're stuck. The spinnerbait unfortunately basically gets stuck on literally everything, so seriously? Aw, are you kidding me? Look at this little dude. Thinks he's tough. Womp womp. All that effort just to catch a small fry. Feels bad, man. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna do today, guys. I'm a little bit more tired than I usually am. I didn't sleep too good last night, so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe as always. I'll see you next time. I hope you guys have a good one.